You know how I've been criticizing Vernal Edge because of the problems I find with its combat and enemy design and such? Well, everything is relative because I've been playing UFO 50 again and I want to get Fist Hell out of the way. I've been so close so many times. I think Fist Hell is the worst game in the collection by far. It's such a bad beat 'em up. I don't like the enemy design almost entirely. The controls are awkward because they rely on double tapping, because there are more actions than there are action buttons. And after spending a few hours with that game, I actually look forward to fighting stuff at Vernal Edge, and I think I have more enthusiasm now because we're just going to be doing areas now. There's a much smaller volume of dialogue from here on out, I think. Also, the line I skipped from the shopkeeper in the last video was, "Say, you look like you're here to buy some dangerous stuff, am I correct?" That's it. Nothing important, but I did go back and read it, just to let you know. Now, where do I begin? Could I do the bell area? I think I could. I seem to remember one of these areas at least being initially inaccessible. Which one was it? Maybe I'll start with the bell. Place. Foggy Ruin, that's right. The fog here is quite dense. That's it, that's all you have to say. I mean, I guess you don't know this place, but still. So yeah, the fog sends you back. Oh, hello again. What are you doing back here? Did you get lost? What? No. I see. I do think the implication is that you get lost in the fog and you always end up wandering back to somewhere you've already been. Why do you get a portrait? I only now remembered this character when I saw her, but she has a portrait for some reason. Oh, hello. It's rare to see anyone else visit these islands. Some of them are so out of the way, though I suppose the church does patrol around here. What are you doing exactly? I'm an archaeologist. I've been surveying the many ruins here in Haricot, trying to learn more about the civilization that predated us. Not much is known about them. You mean the Alga? Is that what they were called? Yes, that's correct. I'm happy you know it. Most of their artifacts were destroyed by the royal family when they first came to power in the valley, and even more was destroyed when the islands rose. I have a feeling some interesting findings could be made here. I just can't see through the fog. This fog is so dense it feels almost unnatural. Fascinating. Another missing period there, I think. Yeah. This game does have a fair bit of lore in it, but I don't really understand why there's such a focus on that. These bells are kind of fun to mess around with. Is there a fight in here? Oh, I guess not. Oh, I remember now. That was a puzzle. This bell lights up two of these things when you hit it. Although I do remember there being a fight somewhere. Yeah. Oh, they have no poise. Lovely. Another unique battle theme, I suppose. Yeah, I should try to use that spell. Haven't pulled it off at all. So using pulse attacks while you're at full life. The orbs that would heal you from pulse attacks, that is, fill that new meter. If you don't need the life. Now, can I do this? That didn't do anything. Is it because I had iframes? Could be. Okay, maybe now. I was accidentally holding a direction. This might get me killed. Weird. Oh, I think it broke and exploded, but that was really ineffectual. Okay. I'm just gonna switch off of Justice. Not a fan. Couldn't tell if it did poise damage or anything. It's like, why would I use a spell to do the usual block and counter thing when that's just an innate thing I have? But what else do I have? Spire is too slow, I think. Piercing Ray is better for poise damage. Maybe Spire does more actual damage than Piercing Ray? That would make sense. Brush, Time Bomb, Flame, Spiral. I have no idea what to put on neutral. Chasers? Technically it covers more angles. If there are more fights, I might die here. Yeah, this bell, I forgot to comment. The small bell has one of those that light up when you hit it. This has two. And that one has four. Oh wait, I think I remember now. Because there's another small bell. So, small bell first, medium bell second, small bell third, large bell fourth. I think. I believe the bells have a different amount of weight. There's an achievement for flipping a bell over. So maybe I'll do that after I input the combination correctly, so... Yep. I'm getting flashbacks to Chapter 4 of Deltarune right now. Because it's basically the same puzzle. Now, which of these bells could I flip over? Maybe this one? Or is the small one even easier? I forget if a small one actually works, or if it has to be one of the bigger ones. It's a little tricky. I think the direction you hit it from matters. There. Assuming a small bell counts, that's the achievement. And if it doesn't, then you just have to do that with one of the bigger bells. There. I don't think they're actually any different in terms of weight. Oh, the fog is gone. Did you do this? Yeah, now you can go do your research or whatever. I can't thank you enough. I'm sorry to make you go through all that trouble. That's stuff to do in there anyway. Don't worry about it, I guess. So this whole area has this fog and bells gimmick. I guess the idea of not having to farm for pulse or wait for your magic to refill The new meter kind of messes with that because save points don't restore it. And you kind of have incentive to just farm the orange meter. Okay, so second is the medium bell. Sure, I can remember this as I ramble about whatever comes to mind. Definitely. No, I'm not gonna get distracted. Don't be silly. Fog's blocking that, so go the other way. Whoops. Oh wait, this is, yeah, false wall. I think this enemy is here to hint at it. So I don't remember when the hell the tutorial for the new meter comes up. But now I don't care, so... Yeah, I guess it's worth noting that I still have the, what was it, the defense exchange or whatever? Yeah, what was that thing called? Oh, defensive stance. Excuse me, defense exchange is a Bug Fables thing. That's why I said that, I just realized. Bug Fables is great, by the way. I don't know if I would play a game like that, but maybe. Maybe. I also mistakenly said that I'd be taking 10% less damage. Don't know why, just misread that. I do think that made a difference. Like, maybe I would have died versus those guys, and it didn't feel that much more tedious to take them out. So I'm keeping it on. My biggest annoyance is definitely just dying way too fast. Ah, the map. So this is second, that's all we know so far about this combination. Fog. No fog. At least not thick enough fog to do that. More fog. No fog. This way first, I guess. Is there something down here? A couple of these guys, apparently. Just farming meter, that's all. I don't know that I have to do this really, but I kinda wanna. There, now it's full. And you press L2 to use it. Yeah, Vernal's hair changes color when you do that. Does the outfit mess with that, or... I'm kinda curious now. There's a third outfit. Oh yeah, it does. It's normally... right. Like a bright red. No, settings. I'll stick to the vicious outfit. It's just nice to show the differences, right? And I'll show the third outfit when the means to acquire it have passed. I can angle my dash, gotta remember that. This might be a good place to mess with deflection. Yep, that was it. And it does poise damage. How tight is the timing on that? Pretty tight. Maybe playing Bayonetta will mess with me because there is sort of a parry mechanic in Bayo. I love how I went from thinking, I'd rather be playing Bayonetta to, oh, I'd rather be playing Vernal Edge. I really don't like Fistel. I guess relativity applies to everything. There's another parry for you. There is an achievement for doing that 10 times in a row without taking damage. I'm not threatened enough to use the new meter. I'm being so suspenseful about it, even though it's really not that good of a mechanic. Sometimes I feel like doing weird things like that. Ah. Oh yeah, Chasers was on my neutral now. Already forgot. Can I parry this thing? That's what I'm wondering about. Well, it didn't even hit me. Great. Can you please do your job, enemy? Maybe over here? Yep. So if you wanted to just stand still and press one button, like in every Souls-like in the past 5 years or so, you can do that. Oh yeah, this. 3 of those rings, so this is 3rd. Right. Okay, there was something up here. We gotta go for it. Just a chest. There were a few interesting things there, though. Maybe I'll get the taunt thing, so that taunting is not useless. Even Beautiful Joe, which has probably one of the weakest taunts in all of Hideki Kamiya's games, still has to do something useful. To where you might think about, should I do Beautiful forever? But, you know, that's what it's called, by the way. It's kind of awesome. And there's like a selection of different poses that is the choice of which pose is deterministic. I think that's really cool. Yeah, it just gives you a small chunk of points and uses up your VFX meter, which is like the core mechanic of Beautiful Joe, I suppose. Or at least one of the unique mechanics of Beautiful Joe. But yeah, even the worst of Hideki Kamiya is better. At least when it comes to the taunting. Comparing to this game. Why am I killing this thing? I said I wouldn't do that. Okay, is this possible right now? It might be. Or should I have... Wait, you can dash again after you jump off a wall? I didn't remember that. Time step. That had to do with the enemy step thing. Air stepping off of enemies slows them briefly. I haven't been using the enemy step in this game at all. I just don't think the game is fluid enough for you to do any particular shenanigans with it, but maybe if you're comboing an enemy, you can jump off of it as a form of dodge. I guess. I don't know, I should probably try that. I showed you deflection. I'm not going to use it. I don't think it's interesting. It's basically better than blocking or dodging, which is my problem with every parry system and everything, everywhere. Like, if I have this... Like, yeah, the timing is harder, but that doesn't mean that it's a distinctly worse option. It just means it takes more skill to use it. But if you have the skill, it's like, why wouldn't you just deflect everything that you can? Like, I'm pretty sure you can deflect unblockables as well. Because that's not blocking, that's something else. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If anyone who knows more about this game than me happens to watch this, please let me know. Make a fool of me. I want you to. I would be pleasantly surprised if there were more to this game than I knew. Blocked off by fog again. Why would I mess with those guys? I think I have to jump over the fog here. Yeah. Neat. That was close. Yeah, one thing that's messing with me is I imagine that completing my grounded combo will actually do something useful. Because that is the case in Bayonetta. That's all, huh? Okay, so first is the medium bell. I guess now there's another size of bell. It's not just 3, so small, medium, large. Extra large. There you go. Problem solved. You know what? I have a piece of paper. Might as well use it. It's a bit excessive, but... One... medium... And... ah, crap. What did I see up there? Was it a 2 or a 3? Yeah, I should have been writing down all of them. Oh, that enemy actually has poise. Huh. Still not a problem. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure killing the small critters when you're at full life will also charge up the new meter. The moment this area throws a tough enemy comp at me, I'll do something. Okay, why is there nothing here? What is the point of this little area? Right, there is that. I forget if you can see the wooden boards before you reveal that. Maybe you can. Bizarre. Yeah, about the enemies in this game, we have these vague monsters that'll have a similar aesthetic. We have the guys from the church. Guys and gals, I guess, based on the voice acting. And I don't see, like, has a connection been made between the two types of enemies that's clear at all? How goes the research or whatever? It's fascinating. There's evidence here to suggest that the ancient Alga predated civilization in the valley below, but there's nothing that suggests they migrated here from elsewhere on the continent. Wonder where and how they got here from. Fascinating. Oh, cool. I bet Chervil would get this more than me. That's all. More fog is blocking her way, so gotta do the next bell puzzle, which I think I should have all the pieces by now. Was it just 3 this time? Running through again should be easy enough, so I'll do that. Right, that was a hidden area. I gotta remember that the minimap doesn't show those. It's kind of nice that it doesn't, maybe, so that you can tell what's hidden and what's not. Okay, so what did this say? The moment I started taking notes, I forgot everything. Funny, isn't it? Is that medium again? At least I can just draw a line to the first time I wrote the word medium. The way to the left is blocked. I'll just run through real quick and write down what I missed. Wasn't number 3. You know what, the angle dash is actually kind of useful. I do appreciate it. It's just helpful enough. I think that would be the XL bell, which is 3rd. I could just use letters. That would work. If it's good enough for clothing stores, it's good enough for me, right? Yeah. Fog. Fog. Yeah, I should have written all of this down the first time. Was that guy walking slowly and continuing to swing? That doesn't seem right. I did write this down. Wait, is that it? Did I miss a path somewhere? Oh, I might have. Something about this combination seems too simple to me. If the way isn't blocked by fog, then that's the way to go, right? Okay, never mind. So I guess that is it. Again, the lack of music does do something for the atmosphere here. Oh wait, I didn't go in here. Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm missing a bell, because I am. Now that I think about it though, the fact that both the block counter and the parry mechanic deal the same amount of poise damage maybe makes parrying feel kind of unnecessary, which I don't mind. It's better than parrying feeling like the only way to play the game. The only way that makes sense, anyway. Down you go. Okay. 4. So 4 is the large one. And now I can do that. The note-taking should have remained a habit after Blueprints and La Mulana and Void Stranger, actually. Is there another game I'm forgetting that required... Oh, maybe Environmental Station Alpha. Anyway, I hope just naming all of them and implying that they have secrets and stuff is not too spoilery for some people. I basically didn't say anything, right? So this, twice, this one, and this one. Yeah. Cool. And now all this cutscene happens. Well, it already passed. But I'm using an eraser. Gotta preserve all of these valuable sticky notes, you know? Waste not. I guess down is the way to go now. The game highlighted and everything. Oh, this was quite the scramble. I mean, it's supposed to be. Ah, that's where the trigger point is. Interesting that these barriers are solid and you can climb them. With such a large environment, I don't care about this Reaper at all. Maybe even trying to use charge attacks is just a mistake against these enemies. I should have just blocked that. What am I doing? Okay. One Reaper. Seriously. A massive room for only one Reaper with 5 boys. On vicious difficulty, no less. Yeah, what the hell is up with the Tower of Battle? Because all of this is gated behind the tower. So... okay, how many rings are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5, right? Yeah, so this combination has 5. Just making sure. Yeah. It has 5 bells. God damn it, which size bell is that? That's the really big one. You know what? Time for an extra long video. I'm realizing this is taking a while, but might as well mix it up a little. I don't think this place is that big. It's not going to take like an hour and a half or anything like that. Okay, is the fog gone down here as well? It is. That's why there's a path leading here. And there's another bell. Oh yeah. This is the combat fog, not the send you back to the beginning fog. No boys? Really strange. I have a new ability and everything, and the fights are not difficult enough for me to care to use it. So that particular pulse attack whiffs into a dash, I see. I think I've seen that before. I have even less reason to use pulse attacks now that all of my meters are full. Oh, it's an even longer combination, so that's a 6th. Oh, unless I just have to extend the previous one. Oh, that would make a lot of sense, actually, because they're all the same color, whereas the bells that were isolated were purple. So that's the large one. I'll write it down that way for now. I was too quick to erase the previous ones, but they were still visible. I didn't erase them that well, to where I couldn't make out what used to be there. Don't think I went the other way. Although they seem to both lead down there. Yeah, there's just a few platforms here. Okay, in that case... is it possible to backtrack up here? Yeah. It was. So maybe it's just an extension. In which case... I guess not. Wait a minute. Could be another spot where the fog cleared up, actually. It's not there. But there's that well, there's also the place up above. I'll go up above first. Pretty sure I didn't transcribe any of that wrong. I accidentally did the forward and up move. Yeah, there's no fog here. Okay. There's probably more of it. Unless I messed up. Nope, there's another bell. Actually, not only do I not feel the need to use the new meter, I don't feel the need to use time bombs. Very bizarre. I don't necessarily mind difficulty spikes when they make sense. Like when thematically something should be extremely difficult. I guess Chapter 3 of Deltarune was kind of an example of that with you-know-what. Might as well not spoil anything about Deltarune while I'm playing a completely different game. But if you know, you know. Also because I know one of my friends might be watching and he wants to play Deltarune at some point, so... Wait a minute. 4? No, not 4. 6? 6? 6 doesn't make sense. Unless there's a ring somewhere up here where I can't see it. Well, there is a chest. No, that is most definitely 6 of those. This gap seems like... yeah, it's hiding something. At least the false walls are not completely imperceptible. Heh. Maybe if I go... no, it wouldn't be that far away from the bell. So I should write down this bell and figure out what I'm doing wrong. A small bell. Is number 6? Could be I've miscounted the large bell and it had like 7 or something. I'll get to the bottom of that. Wait, why fight this guy at all? Like, yeah, they give you money, but I'm pretty sure you don't need to farm those guys. I had a lot of excess money that I couldn't do anything with. And it was from them. Right, that goes back. And connects to the other part that was blocked off by fog, so... I think I should have everything. So I definitely need to check bell number 6. Actually, I seem to remember one of the bells, you had to look for the particles of the rings when you hit it. Here you kind of have to, because you might not notice that there are 2 of them there. 2 and 4, and... yeah, that's 6, pretty much undeniably. But I think one of the bells had its ring, one of its rings hidden, so that you would mess that up. And I already know that you're supposed to add more bells to the sequence? But how did I get the second sequence right then? I'm near this bell, so I might as well look. Now that one would have to be right. Bear with me. Anyway, I mentioned Bayonetta. I've made a significant amount of progress into the highest difficulty. I was surprised that I got platinum on a certain chapter, because it has so many difficult fights, it's unreal. Could I even get up there? No, I could. There was just fog blocking the way up. I think I'll be confident enough to do a playthrough of Bayonetta if I've beaten it on every difficulty. And I know what I'm doing. Versus every enemy and every... Huh. Still can't read. Could make note of that sign. That's it? Same dialogue. Four? Four? Yeah, that would be 4. Yeah, I've been here already. So 4 I'm sure about. I'm also sure about 2. I'm sure I just missed a ring somewhere, and that's why I have 2 bells marked 6 right now. It was down there where that one is. I could just go to that one. I will, actually. Could be sliding around some more, but I just don't see many comfortable places to do it. One, two, three, 4, 5. Well, 5 is not in question yet. I'm pretty sure 5 is right as well. Which bell was tricky? I mean, obviously I should check the 2 6 bells. That's the main concern. Oh yeah, that's the one path left for the fog, which I'm pretty sure is still blocked, because there has to be a final path if I still have a combination I haven't done. Or so I remember. Three is also right, yeah. Where the hell were the 2 6 marked bells? Maybe down there and to the left. And also above of down there. I'm being so clear with my instructions, aren't I? Oh wait, there was one in here that I wasn't sure about either. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just miscounted this, didn't I? Ah, okay. Yeah, so that's the 7. And 6 is a small bell. Basic, not even basic mathematics, basic counting. Like first grade stuff is what I just messed up. Okay, let's try it. Now it all makes sense. If you were yelling at the screen, I probably will also when I watch this back, so don't worry. I'm right there with you. Didn't even try the, yep, inflict slow down type effect. Like, maybe that'll make jumping off enemies useful. But it was just innately useful in other action games, so I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe the combo players will tell me, no, enemy step in this game is everything. Yeah, this one. The not so big one. This one again. Small one. And the not so big one. Yeah! Oh, I tried deflection. I think that was the end of this area. That feels rather productive. Oh yeah, that was quite a lot of stuff. Searing Knuckle. Fires 4 slow-moving powerful projectiles. I think they pierce through enemies. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Didn't use it too much, but maybe it's worth it. Swift Charge. Instantly complete a charge while holding attack and successfully blocking or dashing through an attack. Kinda cool, actually. Sure. Although I don't think the charge time for... Maybe it's kinda minor. Something like... Maybe I can start trying to block... Let's start holding attack the moment I block. Oh yeah, that does work. Why is the block one of the only things you can cancel out of? Or maybe I'm wrong. No, no. I think charge attacks are... Yeah, the ones you can't cancel out of. Yep. Even the air block. Which in turn makes the air block a bit less useful, I guess. Just like the regular block, so... Maybe I'm just stating the obvious. Can I talk to what's-her-face now? Or does she have nothing more to say? That's it. The character doesn't even have a name, but has a portrait. I really don't understand that. That's so bizarre. Is she important or is she not? She's not. I'll just tell you right now, she's not. But I questioned if she would be important because of the portrait. But then again, only one of the church enemies has a portrait. For some reason. Odd. Quite odd. I will still leave you in suspense as to what this meter does. Because I think it's funny at this point. I'm setting you up for disappointment, actually. Looks like the fog is finally lifted. Again, Cheryl, is that all you have to say? I guess I'll mark the area before I end it for now. That was Foggy Ruin. I think the map is a little deceptive. There's a bit more than you might see, and it's not just Asphodel's hideout, which is obviously at the top of the map, where we can't access it right now. But you'll see. Thank you for watching.